Win with Express a cup, there's nothing new.
Don't raise Chelsea's appetite.
Yes, it's like now.
We are going to win very soon.
So now it's like
That one, we are winning.
Yes.
You might
soon.
give him false hope that maybe he can expect that actually you are leaving. You are going to
what position is Villa now?
It's in the fifth position.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Are you in the fifth position?
Yeah, in the fifth position.
Yes, it's like something like 6 points.
8 points behind.
Yes, those are the 8 points. Those are 2 games.
And there's all to play for, you know.
Yes, those 2 games they can win the cup.
Yeah.
But when you go to a team, for example, Villa won the cup some years back. If you win a cup, it's like now we are back. Now we are back. Then after 2 days, 3 days, it will be like
going back to default setting.
The same way you used to be. So what I'm trying to say is like, I want to Express, by the way. I joined Express because I didn't go there because of money, no. The truth is, Express was my first club here in Kampala. And I was young. I was still 18, 17 years old because I was playing for the under-20 team. And Express gave me that chance of becoming who I am now. Because if they didn't give me chance, remember I was from Ginger. By then there were so many players here in Kampala. When you look at the players we grew with, the players we used to play with, and those are the Seka Jazz. There are so many players. So here in Kampala there were about 50 good players. And the head coach was Paul Sali. So when they picked me from Ginger to under 20, I was with some players. I was with Ali Lukungu, Bobby Kyodo, Akim Magumba, were many. For them, they got clubs here in Kampala. For me, I didn't have. So they called me for trials in Express, and they gave me a chance. Where I was playing, there are so many senior players in those positions, but they gave me a chance to play. So when they approached me, they wanted a coach. They said, you know, we have a game tomorrow, because they had a game against Villa. The next day, they told me, coach, if we talk about money, we need organization, we need to negotiate, we need to talk about it later. Let's please think about tomorrow's game. I said, I'm available. I'm here, I'll do the job. So they gave me a contract. This is the truth. I didn't even read in the contract. If the CEO is here, I could have told you. I signed the contract. I said, I'm here to do the job. But I want you to give me a contract of 1 month. I said I will not look in the contract, but I have 1 month here. So I'm going to do the job, let me work. I need to go back to Express and pay them back. That was in my mind. So I said, let me go. I went to the team. And the first day I reported, it was like in the dressing room. When they are going to play, I said, I will not say anything. You people go out there and enjoy. We shall see what to do. I want to see how you people play. That's what happened. So when they came back, we lost the game 2-1. So the next day, it was like we had 2 days for training. And one is for recovery, another was the last training. I had to go to Chitala, to play Chitala after 2 days. So I had no time for training also. So what I did, I went into their brains. I told them, you know, you are good players, that's why I signed here. You know very well that last season I took 2 cups. And I was the coach of the season, last season. So the reason why I came to work with you people, I see winners here. So you need to play your game. Don't think about me, think about yourself and the club. So we went to Chitala with some small drills, we lost 1-0. And they played well. I was impressed. So when he came back, I knew their problem was, because they are young, they are talented, they know football. So their problem, they had only 2 problems. The attitude, let's combine it with the character. That was one of their problems. Another problem was they didn't believe in themselves. So I told them, you need to play your game. Enjoy. Because some of the players you see around here, they refuse them to go to school because they wanted to play football. So why do you put pressure on yourself on a thing which you wanted to do? So you people go and play your football. I'm behind you. Don't worry, enjoy. Then you have to do two things for me. Change your attitude. I need the character. I need the player who wants to win. So go to the pitch, put in 100%. I knew how my opponents were going to play, so we laid a strategy, and we are lucky we won neck. So that's how we started.
But what is your favorite game this season? I think I'm confused. What's your favorite game this year?
When I tell you, you say no, but that's the truth. It's the Chitara game. Yes, because look, Charles, Charles, for you, you are thinking about the goals and winning. That's what you think about. But the truth is, my favorite game, the game I enjoyed, it was against Chitara. You know why? Because I saw players changing in a day. Seriously, I saw people. It was like I've been the players for almost a year.
Okay, in that case, I know you didn't enjoy the 2-0 win over Vipers. But I'll ask about that. How did you feel? How did you prepare your team going into that game? What did you tell them? Did you have extra motivation? Did you have something to prove when you're going to take on Vipers?
No, when we were going to play Vipers, we were in the 8th position. Vipers was in the 2nd position, but they had 4 points above us. It was 5 points above us. I told them, no, we need to push. Yes, 2 points are not good. 2 points would be good for us to compete for something. So you people go and play. And you know, seriously, when you come in my trainings, you may think even that I'm a bad coach. Because for me, I encourage players to do what they know. As long as they are tactical, that is it. When we lose, we do this. When you got the ball, I have a saying. I always tell them that if you lose the ball, you go to Butabika. You become mad. Chase, look for the ball. When you we get the ball, go to the university, go to Makerere. Behave as intelligent people. That is it. I don't tell them much, and I don't ask them much. I only need 3 points. That is it.
People who didn't go to Makerere might sound offended. Intelligent people only come from Makerere University.
There are layers. There are levels to this.
Yes. So that is it. That is it.
But Coach, as we leave the Express discussion and talk about African Cup of Nations, because we are running out of time, you've mentioned, of course, you've actually narrated when you joined Express, the first 2 games you lost against Chitara and
Villa. The mighty Jogons.
And obviously Villa. But then obviously you picked up results after that. Looks like players are starting to understand your game and maybe connect with you, because it's also important as a coach to make sure that, and the fact that you're very spiritual, players have to feed that from you. Because I think for me it's faith. When a coach has faith, the players also, resonate so much with that kind of faith. But when you look at the second round, obviously, which is commencing on 9th February, which is next month, and you look at the position that Express is in, you seem to be hopeful, because you were talking about Villa just 8 points above, below Bull FC, who are on top of the table. But also Express is not very far from... I mean, you are a believer. You talked about how winning a championship is not hard, as long as you can believe. But when you look at Express and the fact that where you picked them when you joined the club and where they are right now, what should be the fans' expectations? And obviously you as a coach and the players.
I have targets for this season. I have targets. We are unlucky. We lost our captain. He went to Chitara. He will not be playing with us this season.
The second round.
Yes, this second round. I think it wasn't good for us to lose such a player, but we shall manage. We shall get another player. We shall use those young players to see that we get a good replacement for him. I have targets as a coach. The clubs always have their targets, and me as a coach I also have targets. My target is to get 3 points. I plan game by game. I plan game by game. I don't want to look far. I need to look here. So if we get these 3 points with against Mbarara,
which you should be able to get.
No, I'm not so sure because you know the bad thing with coaching is like you stand outside and the players play. So if they tell me that we are going to win, then I'll be sure. But for now, we are planning for our Stanbic Uganda Cup game on Monday against Mida in Soroti. So for me, I plan game by game. So if we get 3 points in each game we play at the end of the season, they'll give us a trophy. That is it.
Yeah, that's a diplomatic way of
dodging
the question.
Yes. I'm not avoiding the question, but that's the truth. You know, we coaches, we set targets. There are coaches which say that we are going to win games in bundles. 3 games, then we give you bonuses. There are coaches who plan like that. But for me, I plan game by game. Telling the truth, I have a young team this season. A very young team, and I'm not going to get any other player, any experienced player this season until the end of the season. I'm going to build those ones. I'm going to trust them. I'm going to teach them, and I'm very sure you people, you enjoy the team. And
do you see yourself completing the 3 years that you signed for? Because the 1 month elapsed, and there was talk that you.
I had 2 seasons very past. I was there for 1 month, so 2 months. So with the contracts are always there. So I don't think about the contract seriously. I think about how am I going to change chance from Villa to Express. And I think I became a coach because I want people to be happy. I want people to enjoy. So that's what I'm going to do.
Are you happy with Bull? Because when you look at Bull's performance, there has to be a part of Bull's performance that has to be credited to you, because the foundations that you laid at Bull are still in place. When you look at how they're performing this year, do you feel some level of pride that Bull are doing the way they are?
You know, whenever you're asking a job, it's like they ask for the experience. Tell us your previous club. So when you talk about Bull when they won a cup,